It's week 9 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Jerome Baker, who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the Dolphins and the Jets, and it comes your way next.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Okay, ready? Check, pitch, up with 3, loose, check.
Tua to throw right away. They'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
Black block, check right, Smith red.
A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And space tough to come by there. And so get maybe a yard to the 37. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 24 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And as we discovered and talked with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team this...
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 45 on second down, Tua. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't
touchdown? Max Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Now Carr. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Carr again. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. From midfield, here's Carr. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The Jets at 4-3, a game over 500. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, a run with Hall. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Carr going to throw. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Carr. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Hall on a give up the middle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. Last drive, surgeon-like, dare I say, 7 for 7. That'll help your QB rating.
It will indeed, won't it? Can you figure out QB rating? Can you do it? Can you do the formula?
No, I just know the higher the number, the better.
Yeah, that's what I've been told,
That's what
too.
I know.
I know that in the NFL, 158.3 is the number they're all trying to get to. I think he was that on that last drive.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb able to get him for a loss of about 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. Gets by him at the 25. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And this one is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Straight ahead is Hall. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Carr. pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing again on second down. Carr. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. To throw his Carr. That pass complete to Moore. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Back to the ground with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Hall again on 2nd down. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Carr. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Yellow, line, black water.
Here's Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's got it to Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Tua going to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. 1st down, Miami.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Yellow, check pitch.
Off the play action. Tagovailoa steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a dump off here complete, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected. Run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Edmonds again. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're a top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They still can't get it. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. Edmonds is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Edmonds again, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Chase Edmonds, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
And New York sent to take the field.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Now Carr. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Carr to throw. And this is incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Give that sack to Nakobe Dean. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks in the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, a next-gen stat says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Carr going to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Emmanuel Agba in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr, and he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 59 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
They'll try to run with Hall.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to run with Hall. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 5, 50 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Ready, fight.
Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
On the set.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Tua. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he will get out of bounds. That stops the clock, but 2-yard gains definitely not what you're looking for at this juncture. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Black walk. Check right. Smith red.
Tua to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And they take a knee. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you, these division games never...